Good afternoon, folks. This is Admiral Preparedness. It's day 7 of our 21 days eating only MREs. Today we have chili and macaroni. We have cheese, crackers, and spread. We have a beverage-based raspberry. And let's get this thing going here, folks. Everything's getting kind of chilly. We want to make sure it tastes good. This one has a tear along the top. Dispense with all the narratives here. Get this food out. It's nice and hot, heated with a boiling water. Everything comes out just like it's prescribed. It's not runny. This is nice and beefy. I can smell the cheese and tomatoes. I can smell the beef. It is probably the best of the meals that are out there because it's like home. This is something your mom or grandma would have made and set out you a comfort food. You've got your macaroni. You've got your beef, you've got your tomato sauce, kind of like that Chef Boyardee brand that I'm sure this is exactly what it's going to taste like. Everything in the plate there is tasty. We have the beverage base. We'll use our scissors to get that guy out. Always a good source of vitamin C and all your different nutrients that this meal is going to offer. We'll dispense with talking about the cheese and crackers since we know pretty much what these guys already are. I've heated up the crackers. I've heated up the cheese just to make sure that everything's nice and flow. As you can see with the cheese, that's going to flow. I don't use a lot because I want some for the crackers. I want to eat this up because it's hot. You have your beef. You've got your macaroni. Just like Grandma used to make. Ground beef, flavorful. The consistency of the noodles is spot on. It's not runny, so that's a good thing. Tastes absolutely just like it came out of a Chef Boyardee can. They do offer up hot sauce, which I probably won't use because I'm really not much into spicy food. Now the cheese is jalapeno, so it's gonna have its own little kick. And of course it does. That adds the spice that I was looking for. And once again, folks, this is day 7 of our 21-day eating only MREs. I'm gonna sit down and have lunch. It's not I don't want you along for the ride, but you don't want to see me eat this. And I got just about another week and a half to go so I can go back on regular food. But I tell you what, I may not go back on regular food. Some of the stuff I could eat every day for lunch. And that is definitely one of the ones I want to have every day for lunch. There's no fuss, no muss. I heat it up. Got beef, got big chunks of beef in there. Ground beef, it's excellent. Admiral Preparedness, day 7. We'll see you later this afternoon. Goodbye, Eddie. And good evening, YouTube. This is Admiral Preparedness here, day 7. Eating only MREs with a spoon for 21 days. Tonight we have beef stew. Everybody knows what beef stew is, so we won't go into great detail about beef stew. Let's just open her up and get her served. Nice and piping hot. 2013 manufactured date. I can smell the beef. I can smell the spices. I'm thinking Dinty Moore. There you go. I can get oh yeah, definitely a Dinty Moore type smell, which means that's a good thing. There I see carrots, I see corn, I see potatoes, I see beef, not beef like brisket. That's Eddie in the background. Sorry about that, folks. He's a loudmouth bird. Everything is gone. It just comes right out. That's the way it was designed. Nothing with this tonight. Don't need it. Boy. Yep. I'm telling you, folks, this is exactly what Dinty Moore canned beef stew tastes like. You got all your nice meat morsels. Gravy was perfect. the meat. This is excellent. This is definitely going on my list of other things to, a lunch, camping, comfort food. This is it. And so the bird doesn't drive you crazy, I'm going to just dispense with all the other stuff. If you know what Denny Moore tastes like, you know what this is. This is MREs. I'm eating 21 days worth. Day 7, that's supper. Admiral Preparedness here. You guys have a good night. Bye now. And good afternoon. This is Admiral Preparedness here on day 8 of our 21 days of eating only MREs. Today we're having beef strips as the entree, and the side will be fried rice. Obviously it's not here right now because it's in the kitchen getting heated by the boiling water. We're not going to have anything else with that other than that because that's pretty much filling as it is. This is going to be just a short review of the items. I'm not going to sit here and eat them while you're watching. That's not what we're here for. We're here to let you guys know that I'm in a program right now which is all voluntary by the U.S. Army Natick Labs in Massachusetts, where we're going to spend the next few more days only eating MREs, and that's only eating MREs. The government has set up a program right now where volunteers can come in as long as they're properly vetted. We'll be given 3 meals at a time. We take the meals back if what's we've not eaten does not get calculated into our caloric intake. Right now I'm at 2,600 calories per day. I'm not gaining weight and I'm not losing weight. My activity is what it was before the program started. I'm to remain in that activity level for the entire period that the study is conducted for myself. It's interesting to note that nothing's changed. I feel great. There's no sluggishness. The daily activities are the same. Biologically, I feel fantastic. The meat, the beverages, the food, the sides, the desserts are all spot on. I've accustomed myself now to eating about every couple hours, something to snack on. They give plenty of snacks for you. Peanut butter. There's an interesting combination of items they choose per MRE, but with a 2-day window, you're allowed to play with those meals. That's 4 packages within that 2-day period. So there's always something you can mix and match. The only thing I don't eat are I don't chew the gum or use the salt. Everything else I consume. The beverages, there's only one type of beverage, which is the electrolyte style Gatorade type dry mix, where I use cold water to put everything in, and it doesn't like cold water whatsoever. It takes forever for it to dissolve in cold water. Basically what it forms is a coagulated lump at the bottom of the cup. And after about a half an hour, 45 minutes at room temperature, it finally dissolves. That's okay, but I could do without it. The other items are cocoa beverage. They do give you like a latte. They give you coffee, cream sugar, substitute sugar. My favorite dessert now has to be the cakes. The snack breads are different. You only give you one piece of bread, sort of. It's like a dense bread type material. We'll go over those a little later. Once we get closer to the end of review, we'll give a full detail of those different types of snacks. But for right now, we're basically just trying to get you folks to understand it. This is a 21-day eating only MREs, a 24-hour period per MRE package. There's 2 packages per. And right now, we're going to go check on our meal, and I'll be right back. And with the magic of electronics, we have our meals set out here now. We have the beef strips, and then we have the fried rice. They come with the zipper bag on the top, so this is easily nice to be able to do. I usually have to use scissors if it's not on my way that I really want to open it. You can see from the inside that it's very, very flavorful and smells great. I can smell the spices. You can obviously see that there's large chunks of the meat. Again, everything's supposed to come out of the container. There's no waste. The fried rice going to look a little different than what you've seen before. It's not something that fried rice looks like when you buy it and then you cook it in your home. This is going to be a condensed form for this user to enjoy. One thing about the fried rice is going to be compact, so it's going to look like a pasty type material. As you can see here, it's been, it's compressed, but once you stir it up, it'll be edible. And again, it comes right out of the container like it's prescribed and designed to do. There's a little bit in the corner there. We'll get some of those little nutrients, those little goodies out of there. We're not letting any of this go to waste. Eat it all. I have yet to not eat something in this MRE program. What's nice about the rice is this full white rice. It's got a like a sauce or light paste mixed with it. If you like your food spicy, they do offer some spices. I don't particularly like spices myself, but I'll eat them occasionally. And this is the rice. It's fried rice. Very good in flavor. The rice texture is, I would consider, well done. Yeah, well done. It's almost turned into a paste, but it still has its form. Very tasteful, very tasty. The beef, once again, is as you can see, it's very not processed. More like a brisket. I see all these different ingredients. I think those are bamboo. This is Asian. So these two go together. Very well go together. Nice and flavorful. Mix up a little of the rice and the beef. Definitely something I'm going to ask for again if I'm allowed to. I like the entree and I like the side dish. They go well together. So, I'm going to sit down and eat this. We'll talk to you guys soon.